It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
I'm hungry.
Yes. Well, we've already put in a lot of work.
Yeah.
So it is also what we call counting season. Counting season is fun. That means counting inventory, right?
So much fun.
Using all this brain power makes us hungry.
So you go cross-eyed looking at numbers.
Uh-huh. Well, let's just throw in a new sale we wanted to do at the same time.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to wait for a few more people to get in here. Tuesday, bash, brunch, quick and easy things to grab at. I'm going to look something up while we're working here, but I have some fun things planned. We did something the last minute. I think we're going to try something new for a little while with everybody. How does that sound? So I'm going to look here to see if my text went out. Did you guys know that we have texting? That's kind of a cool thing, right? Like if you want to get notified that we're live, you can go ahead and sign up on our webpage. Our pop-up menu will sign up. I'm going to send that on my next newsletter on how to sign up for that as well, in case that doesn't pop up for you. Should maybe create a link on the front page as well. Anyway, so that you will always get a reminder when we're live by text, and only while we're live, nothing more than that. I don't have time to send out any more than that. So anyway, kind of a fun thing that you can get gently reminded of when we're live. All right. What are you looking forward to this next week, Jake?
Relaxing, hopefully.
I'm excited because all my grandbabies and all my children are going to be underneath my roof for 12 hours. I'm so excited. Food. Queso.
Queso is so good.
Okay, would love to hear what your Christmas traditions are. One of ours that is kind of wacko, actually, I really think it is pretty wacky, is we on Christmas Eve go to church and come home, and we have cold cuts like sausage and cheese and crackers, and now we've added queso and chips, and we just have finger food. Our thing is all finger food that night, so no cooking except for the crock pot has queso.
Not much cooking.
Not much cooking.
Throw it in a thing and let it heat up.
Right. And it's been kind of fun. So that's our family tradition. What do you guys do something different though? With the Whalen family.
Yeah, I mean my mom's side we get together over New Year's, just I think to not try and compete with everybody, but
right.
So we've been doing that for a long time.
Right. And this year it's going to be where?
This year we're going to South Dakota.
That'll be fun.
So Sioux City, yeah. Sioux City.
It'll be awesome. Wow. All right, guys. So let's hear about what your Christmas traditions are. That would be awesome. It's like that time of year, right? All right. So let's get started with what we have going. It is bash brunch. We want to keep it kind of short, right? So you can see we have this beautiful wall hanging right behind us here. This was pieced by Suzanne, our employee. She loves paper piecing, so this is a paper pieced item, but pretty easy and nice big blocks. So and a nice little project. I love actually this border that's around here. I think that is really pretty cool. And so we have that kit. That kit is $64.99. So we have everything all cut up in there. There's all of the colors. Here's going to be your background and your gray. And there is the pattern right there. Look at that. So this is $64.99. $64.99 for this beautiful project. I think it would be kind of fun to reuse this pattern and maybe make a Christmassy one or a summer. This would be summer, I would think, or a fall one. maybe all browns for winter. No, I'm just kidding. Not all brown for winter. That would be kind of sad. All right. Let's talk about a couple more things just to have something fast for Christmas. Again, how's everybody doing? Does anybody have snow? Does anybody have snow? We don't. No, we sure don't.
Pretty mild here right now.
Right. All right. These remind me, I love to crochet. So these remind me of yarn skeins. So I like just feeling these, plus they're cuddle. So we have, if you want something super fast, and you need to make it within like a half an hour, that you need to make a gift, this here is for you. We have 2 of these left. It's $14.98 the pattern. You're going to just download the pattern right here. It's going to get that for you. $14.98. This is Silver Fox.
These are to make infinity scarves.
Yep, and thank you for finishing my sentence. Infinity scarves. Yes, infinity scarves. And then we have this beautiful purple one. And again, that's $14.98. All right, we have gift certificates that are online. So anywhere from $10 up to $300 you can buy online. But with that, what I would try to add potentially is having something well worth having, something to hand hold and give as well. This here book here, A Quilter's Reference Guide, fabulous book. Talks about all kinds of things that is in quilt sizes, in inches, for a straight set. They have, let's see, decimal equivalents. I'm just telling you, that's important. I'm letting you know. The quilting world, that is like a thing. Size of fabric squares needed for various widths and lengths on a bias strip. Yardage for borders. Cut both there's all kinds of quilt sizes. If you're using 6 to 12-inch blocks, what you need and how much this is fabulous. This is only $17.95. So this is a good tool to put with a gift card. Every quilter will use this. This is good. If they already have that, we also have this other one this is fabulous as well. This is 101, or excuse me, 110 blocks. So what do I mean by that? There's all of these different quilt blocks. And what's nice about that is they have all of the different sizes. So if I want a 4-inch, a 6-inch, an 8-inch, a 10-inch, or a 12-inch, it gives you the fabric needs. So all of these 110 different blocks are going to have that for you. So this here is $19.95. So with this, what a quilter could do with this is a quilter could make and design their own quilt top. So that would be fabulous. All right. Want something uber fast for some kiddo or for your friend who's a sewer? We have this Stitchery, steampunk Stitchery pillowcase. It has all of this beautiful fabric in there. Plus, look at those cute little people right there. Aren't they just cute? For $20.88, there's a downloadable for the burrito pillowcase pattern. Super fast. Another fast one would take less than an hour. We have this Charmed Jelly Rolls. This is a great book that's only $9.99, and it has 8 patterns in there plus the minis, so really kind of like 16 patterns. So this is a great book to put with your gift certificate. All right, let's move on to one. We got this other kit right here. We have notches. I love this bright, beautiful kit. We have paired this with our linen cotton, so it has a little bit more depth to it. So you're going to put the cotton right here. These guys are cotton, but the fabric in the back right here is the linen cotton. And the more you wash it, the softer and softer it gets. So it is fabulous. This here is $69.99, and this quilt measures 60 by 70. So that's a great size for a quilt. So that's a good thing to add in with us that as well. But one more thing, dots and holes. So we have this fabric right here. It's a panel. And here's your panel. There's 10, we said 20 squares, right?
I think so, yeah.
20 squares. So 5 times 4, Again, this is why you need this tool, because when your brain hurts to do math, we got it right here. All right. 10 dots and 10 holes. But what this is you're going to cut those up into squares, cut those squares into fourths, and now you have kind of like a cheater cloth drunkard's path. Took me a while to get there, but I didn't do it. All right. What that is we have some patterns to go with that. So these are fabulous. And if you buy one of these panels, you will get the download, all of these downloads for these patterns. You can see that looks pretty big. So one panel is going to make a 28 by 35. There's that blue line in there. There's a bigger line and a bigger line. So you're going to need either 1, 3, or 4 panels. 1, 3, or 4 panels for that. And then this is another 1, 3, or 4 panels. 1, 3, or 4 panels for that pattern. 1, 2, 3, or 4 panels. This one's a little bit better. This one will do a table runner or up to a full-size quilt, which is 56 by 70. So there's that out of just those panels. It is beautiful. And then 2 panels is going to do this guy right here down at the bottom. So that is pretty fabulous. What do you think, Jake? Easy peasy?
Very versatile.
Very
it's
versatile.
A free pattern.
Yeah.
With multiple patterns.
All right. Yes. So I love that and then all you have to do is basically just cut squares. You don't have to cut circles. So it's really fabulous. All right. Let's talk about how to order. And then you can talk about the skinny bowls. How does that sound?
All right. So if you are interested in purchasing anything, we got to get you to our website. So you can, on Facebook or YouTube, the link at the top of the description will bring you to our webpage. Or you can just go to fabricbash.com. Sorry, I'm not sharing my screen. Or you can go to fabricbash.com. Under the shop tab, go to Bash Therapy. And that's going to bring you to our Bash Therapy webpage. If you click the red play button here, that will let you watch and listen to us while on this webpage, as well as comment to the right-hand side. But if you scroll down, this is everything we're showing. So we just showed this panel. You can pick your quantity, hit add to cart. But if we keep scrolling down here to our Bash Therapy sale item section, we created a bunch of skinny bolts. And so in the title, it's going to tell you basically the yardage that is on that skinny belt. And as you can see, they're all 50% off. So we're going to show you those here pretty quickly live on the camera. But that is how you guys would need to purchase everything. Hi, Judy from Georgia. The nice thing doing this way is you can add everything to the cart checkout once. If you're below $99, it's $8.99 flat rate shipping. If you get above $99, it's free shipping. And then the beauty of this being on our webpage is you can go look at anything else you may need added to the same cart and check out once. What are we doing?
This batch of skinny bolts. Get started, friend.
Skinny bolts. All right.
They're at the bottom. You can read them probably.
All right. This first one here is $11.92. This is 2 yards. And we've got another $11.92, also 2 yards. Then we've got a 1 3/4 yards. So again, these are all down below on our webpage. If you go to the Bash Therapy,
there's only one of each
section. Yeah, these are all just one.
So the first come, first serve.
And we got 2 yards of this one at $13.92. And then 11.22. This is 1.5 yards. And we've got 2 1/8 yards at $13.77. This is waved. And we got a Moonscapes.
50% off, guys. Only one.
$16.53. This is 2 3/8 yards. Yeah, these are all 50% off.
You guys get first dibs at them.
You're buying the whole chunk that I'm telling you. And there's just one of each of these. $7.45 for a yard and a quarter.
This is white on white, and they're leaves, little tiny leaves.
$8.91 for a yard and 3/8 of a Dijon. A yard and an eighth, $7.29. It's like a washwood. We got another Moonscapes. This is $17.40 for 2.5 yards. And we got $6.09 for 7/8 of a yard. And $6.96 for a yard. Normally $13.92. And $14.79 for some Cafe. This is 2 1/8 a yard. Normally $29.58. Big flowers, Van Gogh is what it's called.
That's beautiful. One of my favorites.
Then $7.29 for a yard and an eighth. Normally $14.58. Some music notes.
I'm trying to figure this out here.
Yeah, $13.05 for a yard and 7/8. Normally $26.10. Blue with some white flowers. And we have $10.29 for yard and 3/8. Normally $20.57. This is kind of a wintry fabric, but it's brown and silver. $9.57. This is a yard and 3/8. Normally $19.14.
This is a skinny bolt sale, guys.
Skinny bolts.
You're buying the whole product.
This one is $13.09 for a yard and 3/4. Normally $26.18. So you're buying the whole yard and 3/4, 50% off. First come, first serve. We just have one of each of these. All right, $11.34 for a yard and 3/4. Normally $22.68.
It's beautiful.
You guys are getting first dibs on these.
Yep. Thank you for tuning in.
As soon as we get off of here, they will be out on the show floor for everybody. This is a yard and 3/4 for $11.34. Normally $22.68. All right. And then we've got $7.83 for a yard and an eighth. Normally $15.66. This is an aqua color, not gray. That's what it kind of looks like on this camera. And $11.31 for a yard and 5/8. Normally $22.62. Yellow with white flowers. Once again, this skinny bolt sale. We got one of each of these. You guys are the first people to see these because we literally just made these right before this.
Because that was our plan when we came in this morning, wasn't it?
Yeah, sure. $6.09 for 7/8 yards. Normally $12.18.
You just never know what to expect on our lives, what's going to be shown. So we're super excited about these skinny bolts.
So make sure you go like, follow, so you're notified when we go live. Subscribe.
Share with your friends.
To our YouTube. This one here is $7.83 for a yard and an eighth. Normally $15.66. And then we got.
Oh, we got some people already buying stuff.
$7.83 for a yard and an eighth. Normally $15.66.
Okay, I'm trying to hold on. Got to take a couple out of commission here. Maybe they're over there. Okay, keep on going.
What am I?
What
am I showing?
Maybe you're doing good.
Well, it'll be sold out. So
It'll be sold out. Yeah, you'll see
some
that it's sold
people
out.
bought some stuff before we showed it, but that's the name of the game.
Yep.
So 522 for 3/4 of a yard, normally 1044. Hello, Suzette. How are you guys doing?
Let us know how Peter is
Yes,
doing.
how's Peter doing? All right, 671 for yard and an eighth, normally 1341. Kathy noticed some people have purchased some stuff already, so if it says sold out, unfortunately you missed out. We will probably be doing this again.
Oh, yes, we will.
So 1131 for a yard and 5/8, normally 2262.
We have missed you too, Suzette, like a ton. I hope you guys are just, Peter is home and you are being able to love on him and make sure he's happy and cozy.
1653 for 2 3/8 yard, normally 3306. This is from QT. And also another one from QT here. For $8.70 a yard and a quarter, normally 1740. If you love dragonflies,
Yes, we do.
this is for you.
Yep, you're good.
This one's $16.20 for 2.5 yards, normally 3240. Really good blender.
Yes, that's a great blender.
Some more dragonflies for $13.05 a yard and 7/8, normally 2610. But we got it on purple. Pretty cool. Then for $16.20, we got 2 1/4 yards, normally 3240. Also another really good blender.
Yes, that's a good chunk too, because there's 2 1/4 yards. That's a good chunk.
$13.92, 2 yards, normally 2784. You got some green. And for $12.18 a yard and 3/4, normally 2436. Some scallops, I think. And for $12.18, we got a yard and 3/4, normally 2436. Once again, we're doing a skinny bold sale. We have one of each of these, so first come, first serve. These are all 50% off.
Thank you, Barb, for buying that color wall notches. That's fabulous.
So for $11.31, we have a yard and 5/8, normally 2262. You guys are the first ones to see these. We literally just made these right before this. So as soon as we are done here, they will be going on the floor for everybody. For $6.71, we have a yard and an eighth, normally 1341. Quotes of Valor, people.
Perfect for
Binding
that.
or whatever, border.
Mm-hmm.
Then $9.57. We got a yard and 3/8, normally 1914. It's also a nice blender.
Yep. Good quilts of valor as well.
And for $5.67, we got 7/8 of a yard, normally 1134. Look at these butterflies. Oh, good. I'm glad he's home.
Yay!
For $12.18, a yard and 3/4, normally 2436. We've got a blue background and see those little hearts. They look like stitches.
Yes, they are super cute.
Then for our gamers, for $12.18, we got a yard and 3/4, normally 2436. I love gaming, so this is right up. I love technology. I love electronics. So if you have anybody in your family, it's perfect. And for $15.39, we got 2 3/8 yards, normally 3078. If you like hiking, traveling, any sort of backpacking, this is your, what do I call those? carabiners.
Yep.
Then for $8.70, we have a yard and a quarter, normally $17.40. We've got some lilies, and it's more of a like a green background, would you say?
Yeah, like
It's kind of showing up gray.
yeah, it's more of a
Like
green
very
tone gray for sure.
light green gray. Then for $16.83, we got 2 1/4 yards, normally $33.66. Once again, another nice blender. And for $13.92, we have 2 yards, normally $27.84. Nice kind of grid looking fabric. This is gray.
Yep.
$17.40. We have 2 1/2 yards, normally $34.80. This is a peach moonscape. So blender. There's white dots on it. Peach with white dots.
Right. That's it. Except for this. Let's talk about that.
We also have this is on sale as well. I believe 25% off.
But it's in the normal category.
This is up in the normal category because we didn't want it to get buried. So this is a panel. So normally it's $12.99. We have it on sale for $9.74. This is color wall.
Right. It's fat quarters.
But it's fat A's.
Fat A's. Sorry, fat A's.
So there's 8 fat A's. So there's 4 there and 4 there. So you would cut them out and you've got fat A's to create your project with. So 8 different fat A's for $9.74. We only have 3 of those, I believe.
Yep, only 3. So, because we've been counting all of our inventory. Kind of crazy, right? So we're getting to know where we are at. Okay, guys, it is Tuesday before Christmas. You guys are fabulous. We appreciate every single one of you. We hope your holidays are fun, beautiful, and all the things that you wish. If you want some, if you watch our Facebook page, if you want to become part of our group, it's called Bash Buddies. In that group, you're going to be known, you will be aware of sales that are coming first. We have some great things that are coming this next year. We are going to do a sew along with Jake's going to do this. Our staff is going to do this. I'm going to do this. It is going to be a temperature quilt the year you were born. Or Carol's going to do it the year that her granddaughter is born or her son is born. She can't figure out which one. Right? And so we're going to do some fun, encouraging sew-alongs. We're going to have some fat quarter bundles for you to buy so you can have that through the whole year. We're going to show you in a video here, most likely in the next day or two, on how to actually get your temperatures from where you lived, from where you were born. I think mine is going to be very boring because I was born in California a long time ago.
I was born here, so it will not be boring.
Yes, we've already looked at his numbers. So that is going to be, we're going to encourage you once a month in a group. We're going to have a private group. So all the way through 2024, we're going to encourage you to sew along and get your month done the year you were born. In 2025, in January, on the 17th, we're going to have a party, both in-store and online. So it's going to be fabulous, and we're going to give away prizes. So I'm so darn excited about that. Don't you think that would be kind of fun? So I'm excited, and I want to see what everybody has done. We're going to do a great show and tell. It's going to be fabulous. And yes, I'm going to include people online. We have done that in the past, and we can do that. And I will send out invites to get you to, so you can show and tell. Or if you want to just send a picture, we will go ahead and do that. So it's going to be fabulous time, a great sew along, just encouraging. And if you want to use scraps, go ahead and use scraps, because I know that might be some of your goal. But what I would encourage you to do is we have these fat quarter bundles that are, one of them is economical. Pretty sure it's going to be just our solids. It's going to be around $50. Then we have another one, and all of these will be reorderable. So if you miscut your hot reds, because in where you live, like here, it's too darn hot in the summer, we will have more that you can pick from that. So these fabrics will be reorderable. So that is going to be just so much fun. It can be a simple pattern. I'm actually going to do 2 patterns. I'm going to do a piece pattern, and then I'm going to do one straight on the long arm. I'm like, so I got this thing going in my brain, and everybody's like, oh, there she goes. Anyway, so I'm excited about that. That's going to be fabulous. So think of that. That's coming. We have some more Tucker University, Suzette with the rulers, some classes, and some more follow-alongs with some quilts. So we're going to also start up Tucker University freshman year again. So we're going to try to get that going because it's fabulous piecing. Makes your points look perfect every time. We can have a lot more classes and fun sales, sewing machine sales. It's going to be great, right?
Yeah.
We're getting a new sewing machine January 2nd, everybody. Cannot wait to show her to you. January 2nd, I will not be in the store, but there's going to be a new machine coming. I'm going to the motherland and picking her up in Carroll, Iowa. So it's an APQS machine. So, and it's going to be so economical, so perfect for people who don't have room for a 10-foot table. This is going to be the bomb. She is fabulous. So I can't wait to share. So watch for that. And then next week we will be live, and maybe, just maybe, most likely, we're going to have a lot of sales. How does that sound for fun?
An end of year, maybe?
Maybe we don't want to count it. Just saying, kind of stuff. Make sure if you guys could just help us by sharing and liking and just telling your friends about us so they can come and enjoy the fun. And don't forget to sign up for Bash Buddies, guys. Have a good night. Have a good day. Have a good day.
Merry Christmas if
Merry
you don't see you
Christmas. Yeah.
Thursday.
Merry Christmas.